Hey, movie maniacs, remember the 80s? That wild decade of big hair, bigger explosions, and stories so epic they still give us chills? We're talking Hollywood gold that turned us all into couch potatoes glued to the TV. If you're like me, you grew up quoting lines from flicks that felt like pure magic. But what if I told you those movies hid secrets wilder than a time-traveling DeLorean? Buckle up, because today on Hollywood Era History, we're diving into the top 5 Hollywood movies of the 80s, and I'm spilling the juiciest hidden facts that'll make you hit rewind on your VHS collection. We're talking plot twists you missed, behind-the-scenes drama, and Easter eggs that prove these films are way deeper than they seem. Stick around because, number 1, it's gonna blow your flux capacitor. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell. We drop retro rants every week. Let's roll. Number 5, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, 1982. Whoa, stop right there. That glowing bike ride across the moon. It's not just cute, it's the logo for Steven Spielberg's whole company. But did you know this heart-tugging tale of a kid and his alien buddy almost turned into a nightmare sequel? Yeah, you heard that right. Grab your Reese's Pieces, cause we're unpacking the hidden magic and madness of E.T. First off, quick rewind. It's 1982, and little Elliot finds a wrinkly space visitor ditched in his backyard. They bond over candy and telepathy, dodging government goons while building a phone to phone home. Spielberg poured his own lonely kid vibes into this. His parents split when he was young, and that divorce pain? It's baked into every tear-jerking scene. The movie smashed box offices, raking in nearly $800 million. But here's the secret that could have ruined it all. Spielberg wrote a sequel pitch called E.T. Nocturnal fears where evil aliens kidnap Elliot and his pals. Imagine, our friendly E.T. facing off against bad guys from his world. Fans would have rioted. Spielberg scrapped it fast, saying it'd rob the original of its virginity. Smart move. That pure wonder. Untouchable. But wait, there's more weirdness. The Universal logo spins backwards in the opening credits of the original cut. Why? Spielberg wanted to symbolize E.T.'s homesickness, like time reversing to his planet. Creepy, right? And get this, John Williams scored the film after it was edited. Usually, it's the other way around, but Spielberg flipped the script. Williams tweaked his music to fit the cuts perfectly, snagging an Oscar for it. That swelling theme? Born from pure collaboration magic. Now, for the kid power, Drew Barrymore was just 6, playing Sassy Gertie. Spielberg cast her after she charmed him at an audition by asking, "Do you want some candy?" Straight out of the script. And Henry Thomas? His real tears in that farewell scene? No acting. The crew cranked up sad music to break his heart for real. Gut-wrenching, but it sells the emotion. Oh, and Reese's Pieces? M&M said no to product placement, so Hershey's jumped in, boom, instant icon. Hidden gem, E.T.'s face, a wild puppet mashup. They used a stuntman in a suit for walks, but close-ups? Animatronics so advanced, it freaked out the child actors. One fact that melts me. Spielberg hid his divorce scars by making the government agents faceless in shadows. They're not villains, just clueless adults missing the kid magic. Deep, huh? This flick's no fluffy fairy tale. It's a love letter to feeling like an outsider. If E.T. taught us anything, it's that friendship crosses galaxies. What's your fave E.T. moment? Drop it in the comments. Phone home. Number 4, The Empire Strikes Back, 1980. No, I Am Your Father. Still gives me goosebumps, right? But plot twist. Even the cast didn't know that bombshell till Wrap Party. Imagine Mark Hamill's face. We're blasting off into the galaxy's darkest chapter, with secrets so shady, they'll make you rethink the whole saga. May the Force be with you. Or is it? Recap time. 1980, post A New Hope. The rebels scatter after Hoth's icy beatdown. Luke trains with tiny green Yoda on Dagobah. Han and Leia flirt fight to Bespin, and Vader hunting like a black hole bad guy. This sequel flipped the script, darker, deeper, earning $538 million and a forever spot as the best Star Wars ever. Secret numero uno. That Vader twist? Locked tighter than the Death Star. Pulled Hamill aside. George me, And now you know, but blab, and we're on to you. Hamill kept mum from Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford. Vader's voice? James Earl Jones, but the suit guy, David Prowse, got fed fake lines. He thought Vader lied to mess with Luke. Prowse even yelled the real line on set once. Boom, reshoot. Yoda's puppet? A logistical nightmare. Filmed in a swampy English studio, mimicking Dagobah's muck. Frank Oz puppeteered from a hidey hole, sweating buckets. Literally, his arm cramped mid-take. And that, do or do not, there is no try. Improv gold. Oz ad-libbed it while wrestling the strings. Owenhoff, shot in Norway's freezing glacier. Extras, including lady rebels, posed with painted nails between snow blasts, proving even stormtroopers need glam breaks. Weird fact, early script had Bespin as a cloud planet called. Wait for it. Hoth, swapped names mid-right. And Luke's Wampa Scar? Myth busted. No car crash cover-up. Hamill's 1977 wreck healed fine by filming. But R2, D2's mud plunge? Shot in George Lucas's unfinished backyard pool. Crew snorkeling like fish to capture it. Budget ballooned to $32 million. Lucas self-funded after studio drama, betting big on his vision. Worth it? Empire's the heart of the trilogy, teaching failure's part of the hero's journey. Fighter should he feel? Not just shock, it's about fractured families. Mind blown. Force fans, which Empire scene haunts you? Comment below, and may your midichlorians stay high. Number 3. Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1981. That giant rock chasing Indy? Inspired by a duck comic? Yeah, Uncle Scrooge's treasure hunts sparked it all. But hold on to your fedora. This Nazi-punching adventure hides relics of its own. Snakes? Why'd have to be secrets? Plot primer, 1936. Archaeologist Indiana Jones races Nazis for the Ark of the Covenant. Biblical nuke that melts bad guys' faces. Harrison Ford's whip-cracking hero saved summer, grossing $389 million and birthing a franchise. Hidden Whip, The Boulder Trap? Straight from Carl Barks' 1954 Scrooge tale, The Seven Cities of Cibola, rolling death in ancient ruins. Spielberg and Lucas obsessed over serials like 1940s cliffhangers, but amped the stakes. Fun fact, Ford hurt his chin chinning that boulder, real blood, no CGI lies. Marion Ravenwood? Karen Allen's bar fight firecracker. But her intro, filmed in a Tunisian market so hot, crew fainted. And that melting faces finale? Miniature Headsvit Gelatin maak op koeket under lights till gossi. Groß Genius. Secret Scout. ILM's Dennis Muren cameos as a Nazi spy on Indy's plane, peeking over a Hitler painting mag. And the Well of Souls? Nazi staff too tall. They dug wrong spot by a mile. Thanks to half-burned medallion clues. Belloc's Curse? Plot nod to real Ark myths, where touching it zaps sinners. Spielberg almost quit over Lucas's divorce drama, but stuck for the laughs. Ford improvised the sword fight shootout. Too hot for swords? Bullets faster. Iconic. And that warehouse ending echoes real artifact overload. Museums still bury treasures in storage. Raiders isn't just thrills, it's a love note to lost wonders. Indies, it belongs in a museum line. Spielberg ist die Kolonie looting. Whip it good. Folks, what's your indie fear? Snakes? Spiders? Tell me. Number 2. Ghostbusters, 1984. Who are you gonna call? Us for these zany secrets. Did you know the Ecto? One broke down mid-sequel? Or that Slimer was almost a gorilla? Bust out the traps. We're ectoplasming the hidden haunts of this comedy classic. Story Slam. Fired profs Venkman, Stantz, and Spengler turn ghost chasers in NYC. With newbie Zeddemore. They slime stay puffed and save the world from Gozer. $295 million later, it's 80's comedy royalty. Proton Punch. Dan Aykroyd's idea? Born from his ghost-hunting family, Grandpa channeled spirits. Script started as a future-set epic with toasters teleporting. $300 mil budget? Nope. Reitman slimmed it to street-level laughs. And that Stay Puft Stomp? Miniature NYC sets crushed for real, no green screen fudge. Slimer Scoop. Originally a ugly little spud, voiced by, wait, a chimp in a suit? Scrap for the green glutton we love. Fun promo. Mid-run, theaters aired the in-film ad with a real 1 to 800 line. Callers got Bill Murray's cheeky message. Genius marketing. Behind the goo. Only one Ecto, one Cadillac. It croaked during Ghostbusters 2 shoots. Firehouse HQ, real NYC spot, saved from demolition by fans. Now a proud plaque hangs. And Janine and Egon spark. Cut romance scenes, too sappy for the slime. Dark twist. Filmation sued over the old Ghostbusters TV show name. Forced the real in the cartoon spin-off. But hey, it birthed Slimer as mascot eternal. Ghostbusters? Proof nerds rule, and busting feels good. Who's your fave buster? Beckman smirks? Ray's heart? Speed? Number 1. Back to the Future, 1985. Great Scott. This time machine wasn't always a DeLorean. It was a fridge. But one script change saved the franchise. We're fluxing to 1955 with facts that'll warp your brain. 1.21 gigawatts of awesome incoming. Epic recap. Teen Marty McFly zaps to 1955 and Doc Brown's DeLorean accidentally tanks his parents' meet cute. He must play Cupid, dodge bullies, and rock Johnny B. Good to fix the timeline. $389 million smash. And the blueprint for every time travel tale. Timeline tweak. Early draft. Marty pirates videos with Doc. No DeLorean, just a black market scam. Producer nixed the Chimps Sidekick 2. Chimps flop at box office, they said. And Crispin Glover? Hated the ending. Wanted love over cash for the McFlys. Zemeckis Hagen. Glover zuet lita zikfels. Clock Con. The Hill Valley Tower? Real lightning lore. 1955 storm lore inspired the climax. Bulletproof Marty in Part 3. Nod to Doc's vest in the first flick. And that Toyota lot in 1985 evolved from 1885 horses to 1955 Studebakers. Product placement perfection. Weird wealth. Doc's rich from insurance after his mansion fire. Newspaper clip hints. Hawaiian shirt in Part 2 foreshadows the Wild West. And Van Halen tape. Marty's fake band label for scaring Dad George. Origin spark. Bob Gale found Dad's nerdy yearbook. Would we be buds? Boom. Script born. Test audiences loved it so much. Release jumped 9 weeks early. Lorraine's old age makeup. 3 hours a pop. Leah Thompson suffered for beauty. BTTF. More than fun. It's about owning your destiny. Marty fixes the past to rock the future. Timeless. Phew. From E.T.'s tears to Indy's whips, the 80s served cinematic feasts we'll devour forever. Which top 5 spot would you swap? Ghostbusters over Empire? Fight me in the comments. If this warped your nostalgia, like, share, and subscribe for more 80s deep dives. Next week, forgotten 90s flops. Peace out, and remember, adventure's just a hidden fact away.